Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'll show you this portable Dual-Laser Engraver and cutter by xTool. It may be especially interesting for you if you're looking for a tool that can laser engrave on metal. First, I'll show you the unboxing, then setup, and finally a presentation of how this tool works. Right now, I'm getting a desktop purifier out of the box. As you can see, the machine arrived extremely well packaged, covered in foam and fixed in place. You can get the laser engraver without this purifier, however, it's a great option if you don't have an alternative for a small space, whether that's your workshop or a flat. The desktop purifier is quite lightweight, doesn't take a lot of space and is extremely easy to use. It comes with an extra exhaust pipe and two pre-filters. There's an installation manual attached as well as detailed instructions, but there are tons of videos online that will help you with a setup, so don't worry if written instructions aren't your strong suit. They're great for reference though. Now let's open the box with an F1 laser engraver and cutter. This machine also arrived well packaged and unboxing went very smoothly. F1 is a dual laser cutter and engraver, and it uses infrared laser and diode laser. The infrared laser expands the engraving capabilities to include all metals and plastics, broadening the range of materials that can be engraved. Inside there are boxes with all necessary accessories and the machine itself. It has a handle on top for easy transportation. Inside of the boxes there's an exhaust pipe, a kit with different materials, a cutting panel and a power cable. The kit includes elements made with various materials, including, for example, metal, wood and stone. These are excellent to test and practice on and check the engraving and cutting possibilities. There are several aluminium business cards, metal charms and a stone coaster. Now let's set up the machines. First, I'm going to download the software from the xTool website. I'm getting mine for Windows. Once it downloads, you'll need to install the drivers and the program will be ready to use. The laser machine is protected with a cover and there are strips holding the green screen in place. We need to remove those first. Then there are more foam protective bits inside, so we'll need to get them out. And that's pretty much it. There's not much left to do here apart from turning it on. These machines are designed to be as easy to use as possible, which I can appreciate a lot. Let's have a quick look around before we set them up and familiarize ourselves with the features. This is where you connect the machines with an exhaust pipe. And here's a switch. On the purifier, you can adjust between minimum and maximum power. I'm going to stay on minimum for now. I'm connecting each machine with a power cord and attaching an exhaust pipe. That's it! I am blown away by how effortless this is. I love it. We need to connect both machines together with a cable. All done! Now the last thing to do is to connect the laser machine with a computer via USB cable. Let's turn them on and remove the cover from the laser machine. Now we'll connect the laser machine with the computer. The device has already been discovered, so let's just wait for the connection. We'll need to wait for the firmware to update. It may take a few minutes. Note that the button has a purple light indicating that it's not ready to be used yet. Almost ready here. It's necessary to check the focus and make sure the lasers are aligned, both red and blue dot. And voila! They're aligned now and the machine is ready to go. So the presentation I want to give you will be focused on metal, as this is most relevant to jewelry metalsmithing, and I want to know how well this laser can engrave. I will test it on the samples provided. I'm using the program and I'm going to engrave some letters. The editor here allows you to choose between fonts and scale designs to match the object you'll be engraving on. I've added a shape of a circle there, so it's easier for me to align the writing with the round charm I'll be engraving on. I am now scaling the writing and making sure it fits in the center of a circle. You'll notice that there's a button in the right bottom corner that says Framing. I will use it to double check that my design will be engraved in the right spot on the charm. Now all that's left is to pick the engraving as the processing type and choose the settings. I'm going for 100% power, slower speed about 25 and 2 passes. Let's press the process button and the engraving begins. And press start. As you can see, the instruction says to press the button on the device as well to start processing. It's illuminated blue, which means it's ready to work. So this is the real-time engraving at a slower speed. Now, let's speed it up a bit so we can see the results. It only took several minutes and it's all done. It actually looks very nice and interesting. The engraving is surface level though. Keep in mind that it's not deep, so it's important to consider it in your work. I will make another video in which I'll show you different uses of this laser in metal jewelry making. Anyway, this engraving looks elegant and good quality and will make personalization of your pieces a breeze. I'm going to add a butterfly shape on the other side of this charm. The program has a lot of different templates and you can import files and designs onto it as well. You can center it and change the shape and scale it so it fits the design you want to engrave it on. Again, the engraving took only a couple of minutes and it's finished. I really like the final effect. While the engraving is shallow, it looks solid and should last a long time. Of course, you could also treat it as a template for further engraving using gravers, for example, or your rotary tool bits, attachments and burrs. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. How do you like this effect? Let's engrave one last thing for today. I'm going to make a little charm for my little puppy, Koda. Koda means little bear, which I think is very fitting for how she looks like, because she does look like a little bear cub. She's really cute, so I'm very excited to print it for her. Well, this one might be a little bit too big for her for now, but it will be perfect for future, or we could hang it on her cage. Anyway, I love this effect. I think it's subtle and delicate, but at the same time, it looks pretty solid. So my overall first impression is great. I am blown away by how easy it was to use these machines. I'll be honest with you, I am very easily intimidated when it comes to new equipment, and it usually takes me a lot of time to set things up and start using them because I'm just not comfortable doing that. But with this one, I found it so straightforward and easy, especially when you're using videos online. It honestly makes things much easier. Here's Koda, isn't she cute? Oh my god, I love her so much. So yeah, anyway, I found it very easy, very straightforward, and engraving only took several minutes and the effect is great. Honestly, I can't wait to try it out on silver and brass and try testing it in actual jewelry, because these two, obviously, these were just for testing. These are not jewelry pieces, and I want to see how I could scale it, like how small can I go, what type of designs I could use, what type of fonts, and what can I do with it in general. So stay tuned for the next video. I will be testing it further. If you're looking for an engraver for your jewelry to customize it, to engrave names, for example, I would say this would be a tool for you. It's incredible how technology evolves, and now we can have these tools at home and do these things by ourselves. That's absolutely amazing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today. Thank you, xTool, for partnering with me on this video. That was an amazing collaboration. I am so looking forward to the next video, to testing this tool with metal, with silver and brass, and using it in my jewelry. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!